So I've been interested in starting an online e-commerce business for a while now, and if you've watched my videos recently, then you probably know that. The two business models that I'm most interested in pursuing are Shopify Dropshipping from AliExpress and print on demand, whether that be with Shopify, Teespring, or other website options. And in today's video, I want to compare what I feel are the pros and cons of both business models. I've been very conflicted whether I want to start with Shopify Dropshipping, just one product, or a print on demand store on Teespring. Hopefully by the end of this video, we can come up with a solution. What's up everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Meg, for those of you that don't know me already. I'm a content creator based in Pennsylvania. I started my channel off as a vlog channel. Now I mainly focus on making money online as well as trying out different side hustles, so that's what most of my videos are about now. So if you're into that type of content, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I started learning about online business about a little over a year ago just by watching YouTube videos online. At this point, I was still in college. I don't even know how it started. I just stumbled upon a YouTube video about Shopify dropshipping. I was hooked on this idea. As I did more research, I kept learning and eventually found some videos about print on demand. And I really can't tell you when I started to get into this, but it was just sort of a gradual process. And then I was really conflicted for a few months because I left school to pursue freelance photography and videography. So I was conflicted because I kept thinking about dropshipping, I kept thinking about other online business ideas, but I was trying to force myself to focus on my freelance business. And it wasn't until recently that I accepted that it was okay that I wanted to pursue something other than that, because I had left school to pursue freelance, and then all of a sudden I want to do this as well, and now I have two ideas of what I want to do, and now I don't really know what to do. As I kept learning about online business, I kept learning about even more business ideas, and then I was like, well, now I really don't know what to do. That's the whole conflict, and I'm still working it out. I still want to do freelance videography and photography. I still want to do online business, and I feel like if there's anything that the past couple of weeks have shown is that you shouldn't put all of your eggs in one basket, because online business is something that you can still be doing right now, even during this pandemic. That doesn't mean that I don't want to do freelance anymore. I still do, but I also want to do this, and it just comes down to how I balance it all out, and I'm documenting that journey on here. So that's how I got into Shopify dropshipping and online business. All right, so what is Shopify dropshipping and what is print on demand? These are two online businesses that don't cost very much money to start up because of the fact that you don't have to keep inventory for either one. For those of you that don't know what Shopify dropshipping is, I don't think I've explained this in any video before, so I have a definition on my phone that I'm going to read to you guys. I'm pretty bad at explaining things on my own. According to Shopify's blog, dropshipping is a retail fulfillment method where a store doesn't keep the products that it sells in stock. Instead, when a store sells a product using the dropshipping model, it purchases the item from a third party and has it shipped directly to the customer. As a result, the seller doesn't have to handle the product directly. In the popular form of dropshipping that you see a lot of YouTube videos on, that is when you use a website called AliExpress or Alibaba to find cheap products from suppliers in China, and then you list them on your own website that you create with Shopify, and you sell them for a higher price. Whenever a customer places an order on your store, you order the product from the supplier on AliExpress or Alibaba, and they ship it directly to your customer. And I've made a couple videos on print on demand recently, but for those of you that don't know what it is, I looked up the definition here again, and this is from the ecommerceguide.com. Print on demand is an e-commerce model that allows you to sell customized products that are printed only after an order has been placed. With on-demand printing, you don't hold onto any physical inventory. Instead, you sign up with a print on demand platform that takes care of the printing and fulfillment process for you. So technically, print on demand is a form of dropshipping. For the past couple of weeks, I've been working on multiple store and product ideas. I've made progress on like none of them, and I need to focus on one idea at a time. I need to focus on one store at a time. So I made a list of pros and cons for both of these business models. The best advantage that Shopify dropshipping products from AliExpress or Alibaba has over print on demand, in my opinion, is that it's easier to validate create products. I have an idea for a one product Shopify dropshipping store. That means I'm building a store around one single product. So a few weeks ago, I decided to run an engagement ad on Facebook for $2 a day for 5 days, so only $10 altogether, just to see if there was interest in this product. And it ended up getting a lot of likes, shares, and comments. That makes me think that there's a lot of interest in the product, and I just haven't seen that kind of reaction from any of the ads that I've ran for my print-on-demand products. With print-on-demand, I've been designing my own products, and I'm not a graphic designer, so I can't tell if these products are good enough for people to want to buy them. I think my designs are good, but I know that I'm biased because I am proud of myself for being able to design them with such little Photoshop experience. Now, I could hire a designer on Fiverr or Upwork, but that would be spending extra money. And I also feel like a reason that print-on-demand appeals to me so much is that I found that it's really like another creative outlet for me. If I hired other people to do that design work, then I feel like it just wouldn't be as fun for me. The biggest disadvantage when it comes to Shopify dropshipping from websites like AliExpress or Alibaba, from the research that I've done, is of course the shipping times. Typically, from the research that I've done on this, most people use the e-packet option for shipping, which used to take 2 to 3 weeks to get to your customer after processing their order. But now, because of COVID-19, that takes even longer, and it can be up to over a month sometimes. And this is the fastest and cheapest shipping option that AliExpress offers. A solution to this could be finding US suppliers, which you can do on AliExpress. I don't know about Alibaba, but it's likely that US suppliers will be more expensive, but that's probably what I'm going to end up doing if I do go forward with this Shopify dropshipping store that I have the idea for. And the other option is to just warn anyone that comes to your store because of COVID-19. Shipping might take longer, and if they're cool with that, then they'll buy your products, but if they're not, then they're not going to. So when it comes to shipping times, print-on-demand has more of an advantage because from what I've seen, it's pretty normal, around 3 to 5 days. I think the last time I was on Teespring, it said 3 to 5, or maybe it was 3 to 7 business days, which is pretty normal compared to 2 to 3 weeks. The biggest advantage that print-on-demand has, in my opinion, is that the only business expense that you need to invest in at first is the marketing aspect of it. If you're using Shopify, then you're going to be spending the $29 a month for the subscription. But if you're using websites like Teespring that handle the printing and the fulfillment services, so it's free to create a store on websites like Teespring, Redbubble, Zazzle, Threadless, and there are plenty of other options. Unlike Shopify, you don't need a $29 a month subscription, so you can create your store for free. The only thing that you have to spend money on is the marketing. There's also an extra expense with dropshipping that a lot of people probably overlook. And this also goes for print on demand if you use Printful or Printify and you do print on demand with Shopify. Whenever a customer orders one of your products on your Shopify store, then you have to pay the supplier, whether that's a print on demand fulfillment service or an AliExpress, Alibaba supplier. You have to pay them for the product before you have access to the money that your customer pays you. So if you don't have money to pay the supplier with in your bank account, then you're gonna have a huge problem. And you can solve this by using a credit card or saving up some money to start with. But yeah, if you have like absolutely no money, then that's gonna be a problem when you realize you have to pay the supplier, but you don't have access to the money that the customer paid you with. If you have your store on Teespring, whenever the customer makes the order, they're ordering it from Teespring, and then Teespring pays you in the form of a commission. So after going through all of the pros and cons to both Shopify dropshipping and print on demand, like in a general sense, I've decided that I'm going to focus more on Shopify dropshipping because of the product that I have and the fact that I validated it with the engagement ad. And because print on demand provides me with like another creative outlet when it comes to designing the products, I will probably be focusing on print on demand in the future. But for now, I feel like I really need to focus on one thing at a time, or fewer things at a time. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the bell notification so that you're notified whenever I post a new video. I've got a lot of new videos coming out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.